In this video, how to throw harder with more accuracy. Here we go. What's going on, guys? Coach Vic here. In today's video, 4 tips on how you can instantly improve your velocity and accuracy. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. 4 things that I tend to see when I'm working with guys that can instantly improve their velocity and accuracy at the same time. So tip number 1 is going to sound very simple, but it is move faster. Okay, tip number 1, right? Be athletic. Most guys aren't tapping into the potential that they have at any given time. Okay, so number 1, simply move faster. Move your body faster. If you move your body faster, you're going to create more torque. If you move your body faster, you're going to create more torque, which is going to create more arm speed. More arm speed, you're going to create more velocity. Think about this: when you break your hands, don't slow down. Don't slow the arm down. When you are breaking your hands, it is go time, okay? Think about picking up as much speed as possible with your arm and releasing out in front. So tip number 1 may sound a bit silly, but move faster. Faster body, faster arm, faster ball. Very simple. Give it a shot. Tip number 2, stay closed. This is a big thing in with all the kids that I work with, even from high school all the way up to college, is staying closed, okay? Similar thing with hitting too. Hitters, a lot of hitters, when they fly, when that front shoulder flies open, everything goes away from the ball, okay? So it's a similar thing in when you're throwing, pitching, or just simply in the field, keeping everything in line with your target, okay? So if I'm throwing straight ahead, I'm just throwing straight at the camera, I'm gonna keep my shoulder up near my chin. Okay, so then when my front foot lands, my arm is up, ball is up, I should still be closed. And when you are here, you're creating separation. So especially if your body is moving faster, you're striding faster and further out in front, you're going to create more torque by creating more separation. Create more separation, you get that arm up, that chin on that shoulder, boom, and cut it loose. Tip number 3, arm angle. A lot of guys are down here, okay? What happens when you throw down here? You ever see a sidearmer throw? What does their ball do? The ball does this. Do you ever see a sidearm guy throwing 100 miles an hour? No. You see some pretty hard throwers, but why do guys down here not throw as hard? Because of their arm angle, because of the spin, the rotation of the ball. The ball is coming through on a sideways horizontal axis, or I guess that would be a vertical axis. But the ball ends up sinking or running away from, let's say, like a lefty if you're a right-handed throw, okay? So by getting your arm angle, if you're throwing in the field, get that arm angle up. Okay, of course there's times for infielders where you're going to be required to have a little more of a flick, a little more of a flip, a sidearm flip, but for referring to shortstops, third basemen, and outfielders, get that arm angle up. You're going to want to have your elbow above your shoulder, okay? It doesn't need to be, we don't want to be way up here, we don't want to be straight over the top. That can be harmful and less effective that way. You're going to actually, some people lose velocity by going too high, okay? So up here, elbow above the shoulder with a 4-seam grip. So the 4-seam grip, everybody and every player should master the 4-seam grip. You should be able to catch the ball, make the transfer, and adjust to a 4-seam grip without even looking, okay? That is a trick, a tip, whatever you want to call it, all big leaguers, all professional, all highly advanced players are able to do, is master that 4-seam grip. You can practice at home, throwing the ball up to yourself, boom, try not to look at it, boom, find that 4-seam grip, okay? It doesn't matter which way you grab it, you're not gonna have time to grab a particular 4-seam grip in a game, whether it's this way or this way, you're not gonna have time. So you're gonna play around with your glove, work on transferring, grabbing that 4-seam grip, and just do it over and over again. And it's just usually it's just a quarter turn maybe each time. But with reps, you'll get really good at it. So 4-seam grip, of course, think about guys that throw in the big leagues that throw 4-seam and a 2-seam. What's the difference between a 4-seam and a 2-seam? Okay, typically movement, of course, but what else is different? The velocity. Some guys can throw some pretty hard 2-seam in the big leagues, like Syndergaard, for example. But even then, his 4-seam has got a couple miles an hour on it, on top of the 2-seam. So master the four seam. Straighter, harder, more accurate, more velocity. Tip number 4 is more of a mindset, more of an approach to when we're throwing, okay? And like I said, some guys just tend to throw timid or throw passive. One thing that when I was growing up, I always threw hard. Even when I was small, when I was a smaller kid, like in Little League, coach pitch and stuff, I didn't necessarily throw hard and miles per hour terms, but I threw with max effort very often. Okay, and so what that did was it allowed my body to adapt to the demands of throwing. So if you consistently throw with intent, throw to throw hard. If you consistently move your body faster, right? Be more athletic, bend those knees, stay closed, get that arm angle up, and master the four seam grip, you can instantly improve your velocity. Okay guys, that wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful. Give these tips a try. Come back to this video, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it helped. And also if there's any questions you may have, please don't be shy. Leave them in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit the like button. I'll see you in the next video.